Hi everyone and welcome to the Inside Scoop. I'm CNET's Kara Suboy, joined by Senior Editor Donald Bell. And Donald, we are talking all things CES 2013. That's the Consumer Electronics Show. Happens every year in Las Vegas and roughly the second week of January. So we're just a few days away from heading down to the big show.
Right.
What are some of your thoughts for this year? What are we going to see as far as products go?
One thing that's always a staple of CES is TVs. It's half of it always seems to be big name announcements for televisions and also some new technologies that have been kind of in the pipe for a while now that are falling down into, consumer level television. So we're looking at 4K TVs, which is double the resolution of our highest resolution 1080p TVs right now, and OLED TVs, which have been in the process for a while, but we've seen smaller screen sizes that are very expensive. Hopefully now we're going to be hitting an equilibrium of screen sizes and price to make them more attractive to consumers.
I remember a couple years ago the rage was 3D TVs, so it looks like that fad has passed. We're onto a new trend.
Yeah, that's kind of like people take that as a given now in any TV they're going to buy.
I heard that one of the things editors are keeping an eye out for is streaming and connectivity and products like Roku and other competitors.
Right. There's that continued push to make the living room all the more wireless, especially now that Apple has pulled their connection port to their phones and their tablet. There's this push to have like AirPlay speaker systems or Bluetooth speaker systems. People are now, whether they like it or not, having to embrace more wireless technologies in the living room, including things like Roku for streaming video to their TVs, but even on the front of like wireless charging for their phones or wireless speaker systems for their home theater.
What about handheld devices in the form of smartphones or tablets? Do you think we'll see a lot of innovation in the hardware space there?
So at least for the past 2 years, CES has definitely been a place where we've seen a lot of new Android tablets, and I think that's still going to continue here because we've seen some successful footholds in the tablet market for Android devices like the Amazon Kindle Fire and the Nexus 7. So we're going to see probably even more Android tablets moving into CES. But as far as phones go, we have Mobile World Congress coming up in a month after CES. So I think a lot of the manufacturers are going to save their big name announcements for that expo. And then we'll see some phones here, but nothing that's going to really make a lot of headlines except maybe some fireproof, waterproof phones, things like that always seem to trickle out that are fun to demo, but not really the things that people get excited about.
And speaking of companies sort of wanting to release products on their own schedule, we learned last year that Microsoft would no longer be participating in CES.
Yeah.
What kind of impact will that have on the show this year?
Well, it takes a big brand name off of the show floor, but that also leaves space for other people to come in and take it over. So there's a vacuum there, but I'm sure it's going to be filled by a lot of other manufacturers. It makes sense for Microsoft in a way because they just came out with their big push for Windows 8, Windows Phone 8. So they've already kind of shown off everything that they have for this year.
True.
So there's not a lot for them to show at CES.
This will be my 4th CES. How many have you gone to?
This will be, I think, 4 or 5, yeah.
Is there anything that you can share with our viewers that you're doing to prepare right now before you head down?
Just exhaustion, preparation, just taking my vitamins, taking care of myself, But yeah, it's rough because you're on your feet all day. It's high stress. The bloggers and writers are bringing extra like MiFis to keep connected to the internet at their different press conferences.
Yeah.
It's a lot to go through.
Just wading through the crowds is difficult at times.
You bring extra socks, comfy shoes. It's a lot of walking.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Yeah, that's all. There's no real preparation you can do except to get a lot of rest.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to seeing you down there. Thank you so much, Donald Bell. I'm Kara Suboy. Thanks for watching The Inside Scoop.